This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Elena Rybakina's Cincinnati semifinal exit ends her bid to overtake Aryna Sabalenka as world number one, with Iga Swiatek set to face Jessica Pegula in the final. Strong Group Pilipinas closed out its Jones Cup group campaign with a rout of Chinese Taipei Blue. Gilas Pilipinas Youth's FIBA Under-18 Asia Cup run ends in the quarterfinals after a tough loss to China, with the Filipino boys now moving into the classification round. Anton, Della, and Dianna Celyn Cruz both faced tough challenges in their first international open water races in Boracay, with Cruz competing through injury and Della taking on his first 10-kilometer event. Elite Pinoy speedcubers Brenton Wong and 12-year-old Juan Miguel Magallanes are coming off a successful campaign in Malaysia, where they teamed up for a relay victory and added more podium finishes. And they'll join us later in the studio to talk about their international success and what comes next. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 21st of August. Now, here's our roundup brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission, the Philippine Olympic Committee, and the NST-IAC. Elena Rybakina's push for the WTA World #1 ranking has come to an unexpected end in Cincinnati. The world #2 was forced to retire in her semifinal against Iga Swiatek while trailing 4-1 in their first set, ending her chance to overtake Aryna Sabalenka at the top of the rankings. Rybakina needed to reach the final to take the #1 spot from Sabalenka, who had already exited in the round of 16 after losing to Czech qualifier Sara Bejlek. The retirement also raises questions about Rybakina's fitness just days before the U.S. Open, with the extent of her injury not yet clear. Meanwhile, Swiatek moves into the Cincinnati final, where she'll face Jessica Pegula, who edged Amanda Anisimova in a 3-set semifinal. Alex Ayala is already guaranteed a major payday before she even steps on court at the U.S. Open. The 21-year-old Filipino will earn at least $140,000 US, roughly 8.6 million pesos, simply for making the main draw of this year's final Grand Slam. The U.S. Open has announced a record $108 million total prize purse, with the women's singles champion set to take home $5.5 million, or around 339 million pesos. Ayala's recent breakthrough run, including her first WTA 500 title in Washington, has already pushed her career earnings past the $3 million mark. And with her recent form, every round in New York could bring another significant boost to both her prize money and her ranking. The U.S. Open begins August 30 at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York. Strong Group Pilipinas may have missed out on a shot at the Jones Cup title, but the Filipinos made their point in their final group stage game. Strong Group demolished Chinese Taipei Blue 117-74 to finish second in the group behind Korea's DB Promi. Head coach Charles Tew said the blowout was their way of showing that they deserved to be playing for the championship, after the tournament format denied them a semifinal berth despite their strong record. Tew said Strong Group has hit its stride and is playing at a high level, making the team's exclusion from the title race even more disappointing. Despite missing the championship game, Strong Group will still have one more game to play. The Philippines will battle for 5th place on Friday as they look to close out their Jones Cup campaign with a win. Gilas Pilipinas head coach Tim Cohn has joined the criticism of the controversial format used in this year's William Jones Cup. Cohn questioned why Chinese Taipei Blue was guaranteed a semifinal spot despite finishing the group stage with a 1-5 record. The decision came under heavy scrutiny after strong Group Athletics Pilipinas was eliminated from semifinal contention despite a 5-1 record, with South Korea's Wonju DB Promi taking the lone qualifying spot through the tiebreaker system. Cone, who helped the Philippines win the Jones Cup in 1998 as an assistant coach, also criticized the lack of clarity surrounding the format. The Chinese Taipei Basketball Association has since acknowledged the criticism and said it will review the format and scheduling for next year's tournament. Gilas Filipinas Youth's FIBA Under-18 Asia Cup campaign has come to an end after a 117-103 quarterfinal loss to China in Ahmedabad, India. The Filipinos fell behind early 33-20 and could not find their rhythm against an undefeated Chinese side. Chog Moral led Gilas with 26 points while Luke Atacador added 14. The loss ends the Philippines' campaign with a 3-2 record, including group stage wins over Thailand and Chinese Taipei, plus a qualification round victory over Syria. China, meanwhile, earns the first Asian ticket to the 2027 FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup in Pardubice, Czechia. For Gilas Youth, the next step will be developing this group ahead of future international competitions after reaching the Under-18 Asia Cup quarterfinals for the first time since 2022. Mikey Williams could return to TNT Tropang 5G as his contract with the Converge Fiber Xers nears expiration. According to Abante, Bilyonaryo Group's Homer Saison, TNT has emerged as a possible destination for the veteran guard, who previously became one of the PBA's top scorers with the Tropang 5G. Williams, however, has struggled to find his rhythm with Converge this conference, averaging 12 points through 8 games while shooting just 13.3% from three-point range. With his contract set to expire in December, a return to TNT could give the 34-year-old guard a familiar system as he looks to regain his form. For now, Williams remains with Converge, with his contract status expected to be a key storyline as the season moves forward. The Philippines made its presence felt on home waters as Anton Della and Dianna Celyn Cruz delivered podium finishes in the 4th Southeast Asia Open Water Swimming Championships in Boracay. For Della, it was a breakthrough silver in his first international open water event, while Cruz battled illness and pain to claim bronze. Here's Zeus Valdez live from Boracay. Zeus, kamusta?
Anton, the Philippines has reason tonight to celebrate as Anton Della and Dianna Celyn Cruz both finish in the 10-kilometer race division at the 4th Southeast Asia Open Water Championships in Boracay. For Della, the race marked his first international open water competition, and he made the most of the opportunity, winning silver in his age category and emerging as the first Filipino to finish the grueling 10-kilometer event. The young swimmer admitted that a podium finish was not even something he expected heading into the race.
At first po, I was not really expecting podium finish po dahil it's really my first time po here. It's my first time at international open water. Pero God's plan po, blessing po, binigyan po ako ng silver. It feels really great po to have a silver today.
Della credited his mental preparation and his coach for helping him push through the challenge of his first international open water race. Meanwhile, Cruz had to overcome a different kind of challenge. The 21-year-old De La Salle University swimmer claimed bronze in the women's 20 and over category despite competing after 5 days without training due to the flu. She also entered the race still dealing with a hip strain she suffered during the national tryouts in June.
Kanina, I felt it na both hips na masakit pa rin. But yeah, I thank God I didn't stop because I thought I was gonna give up already. In the third lap, I thought I was gonna stop na.
Despite the pain, Cruz kept going, and her decision to finish paid off with a podium performance in her first international open water competition.
Yeah, thank God I didn't stop, and then God, of course, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't because of God. He gave me strength and then power.
While Cruz is more accustomed to competing in full events, including the 400 individual medley and the backstroke event, she showed she could also rise to the challenge of open water. Anton and with Della taking silver and Cruz taking bronze, the two Filipino swimmers both boost the home nation a great start for the 4th Southeast Asia Open Water Championships in Boracay. Anton?
Zeus, before we let you go, kamusta naman yung security arrangements, especially dun sa concerns ng potential risks sa open water?
Anton, pagkadating nga natin kahapon, inuna natin na tanungin si Philippine Aquatic Secretary General Eric Buhain regarding nga sa safety measures dahil open water at 10-kilometer race ito. Sabi niya nga nakadeploy ang kayaks, jet skis, and of course paramedics at ambulances, and of course may hospital na standby din sakali magkaroon man ng disgrasya. But so far, the weather is good, kalmado din ang tubig at wala namang nasaktan sa mga atletang kalahok sa first day ng competition. Anton?
All right, Zeus, that's great news. Zeus Valdez reporting from Boracay. Philippine Olympic Committee President Abraham Bambol Tolentino believes the country can surpass its 4-gold haul from the 2018 Asian Games in the upcoming 2026 edition in Aichi, Nagoya, Japan. Tolentino is confident the Philippines can win more than 4 gold medals, with the country fielding a stronger delegation for the 20th edition of the Asian Games. Among the athletes expected to lead the medal campaign are Olympic medalists Carlo Paalam and Neshti Petesio, along with Yumir Marshall and world-class pole vaulter EJ Obiana. Tolentino has also pointed to tennis star Alex Ayala as a gold medal contender, with the 21-year-old Filipina targeting a better result after winning bronze in the 2023 Asian Games. The 2026 Asian Games will run from September 19 to October 4 in Aichi, Nagoya, with the Philippine delegation now aiming to turn Tolentino's gold medal target into a new national mark. Elite triathlete Kira Ellis will miss the 2026 Asian Games in Aichi, Nagoya, Japan, as she continues her recovery following an accident. The 20-year-old triathlete was set to make her Asian Games debut after a breakout 2025 campaign that included 2 gold medals and a silver at the Southeast Asian Games. Ellis is now prioritizing her recovery and return to full training, with her next competitive targets to be determined as she regains her fitness. Jaja Santiago is back in the PVL with Creamline, bringing home years of experience from Japan's SV League. The 6'5" middle blocker says her stint with the Cool Smashers will be a two-way learning experience, as she looks to share what she learned in Japan while also learning from Creamline veterans Alyssa Valdez, Gia de Guzman, and other teammates. Santiago, now known as Sachi Minoa after acquiring Japanese citizenship, last played in the PVL in 2021 when she helped Cherry Tigo win the league's first professional championship. Her Creamline stint will be short-term, with Santiago set to move to the United States afterward to play for San Francisco in LOVB Pro. The Philippines is set to make its Women's Baseball World Cup debut, with the Pinay batters heading to Tainan, Chinese Taipei, for the group stage. The Philippines earned its first ever World Cup berth through a wild card from the World Baseball Softball Confederation after previously finishing 6th in the 2025 Women's Baseball Asian Cup group stage. The national team will play in Group B, opening against 7-time defending champion Japan before facing Cuba, host Chinese Taipei, Great Britain, and Venezuela. The top 3 teams from the group will advance to the World Cup finals in Rockford, Illinois in 2027, giving the Filipinas a chance to extend their historic campaign beyond the group stage. San Agustin, Surigao del Sur is ready to host the second leg of the 2026 Indigenous Peoples Games, which opens tomorrow and runs through August 25. More than 300 Indigenous participants from communities across the province are expected to compete with the event aiming to keep traditional games and cultural sports alive among indigenous athletes. Featured events include spear throwing, kadang-kadang, archery, the greased pole, fire making, and other traditional tribal races.
Well, it is one of my pillars, itong sports activity. So, tamang-tama talaga na when the PAC offered this kind of games, sabi ko, it's a good idea na at least itong mga IPs people, indigenous people, mapasama natin dito sa atin, one of our group na dapat pagbigyan natin ng pansin.
The Mindanao leg is part of the Kalumonan Festival, which runs through August 28 following the first regional leg held in Iloilo City in April. Teofimo Lopez is launching the next chapter of his career with a new multi-fight deal with the Zone and a shot at becoming a 3-division world champion. The 2-division former champion will move up to welterweight to challenge WBA champion Rolando Rolly Romero this Sunday at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Lopez, who is 22-2 with 30 knockouts, is coming off a loss to Shakur Stevenson, but says his training camp has focused on rebuilding his physical and mental game. A win over Romero would give Lopez the WBA welterweight title and make him a 3-division world champion as he begins the new DAZN era of his career. Up next, they've already shown they can compete and win on the international stage. From Tagaytay to Malaysia, Brenton Wong and 12-year-old Juan Miguel Magallanes are helping put Philippine speedcubing on the map. We'll hear more about their competitive journey, their teamwork, and what they're chasing next when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. Brenton Wong and Juan Miguel Magallanes are among the Philippines' young speedcubing standouts, recently making their mark at an international competition in Malaysia. The two Filipino cubers also teamed up for a relay victory, with Uno adding more podium finishes at just 12 years old. Now, let's talk about their rise in speedcubing, their experience in Tagaytay and Malaysia, and what they want to achieve next. Welcome back, Brenton.
Thank you, thank you.
And Uno, welcome to your Scorecard debut.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming here on this Friday. I guess I'll start with Brenton. Brenton, you've been one of the Philippines' top speedcubers. What still drives you to get faster?
Yeah, for me personally, I think speedcubing is a very competitive sport. Of course, we have Uno, who's now a kid, and he's getting way faster now. But for me personally, it's just been 10 years of passion, just really grinding this event every day. And so yeah, praise God, I was able to get #1 in the Philippines. And yeah, just being able to pursue my craft is very good. Yes.
Awesome. So this is a question for both of you guys because Brenton, you and Uno won the team relay in Malaysia. So what was it like competing and winning together as a team?
It was very nice because we were able to team up together and honestly it's a very nice experience, man. So yeah.
And you, Brenton, what was it like?
Yeah, and so for me, I think personally, I was just very happy to partner with another Malaysian like our speed. So it was quite easy I would say. So yeah.
All right, Uno, you're only 12 years old, but you're already winning against top speed cubers. So where do you get your confidence?
My confidence, it comes from all my supporters, family, friends, coaches, mentors, and also basically everyone. Thank you. I'm very grateful for them.
Is speedcubing something that you got into right away, or was there another sport that you were interested in prior to getting really good at speed cubing?
Nothing really. Before I played soccer, but I had asthma, so I couldn't. And then during the pandemic, I got bored, so I like got a Rubik's cube and I tried to solve it. And then it was a 2x2 Rubik's cube, by the way, and I was able to solve it without having to learn anything. And then I got a 3x3 Rubik's cube, and then that's when I started to have to learn things.
Wow. So a lot of sports and interests were discovered during the pandemic. You've come a long way from your sub-20 3x3 days. So what has practice taught you, Uno?
Practice has taught me to be patient and always be determined, because you will not improve overnight. You will not improve overnight, and just be patient, because like when the time comes, you will reach your goals.
All right, going back to Brenton, with the big Asian Championships coming next year, how much bigger can Philippine speed cubing get?
Yeah, so I think, with the big Asian Championships next year, it's honestly insane that so for me personally, I started in 2017, right, when I was 10 years old. So honestly, we all did it for, just hobbies, just for a hobby. And we really didn't expected, like no money in this. Like, it's really just for like a passion. So now to see like a prize pool with like $100,000, for instance, is kind of crazy for us. And I think I'm just very happy to have a career, based on, this cubing thing right now. So yeah.
$100,000. So Brenton, let's say you do get that type of money. What are you gonna invest in?
That's a secret.
Okay, what about like something that you would like to buy?
Something I would like to buy.
Just out of curiosity.
I have no idea. I haven't thought about it. Yeah,
So you're just focused on winning right now.
Yes.
All right, Uno, looking back as one of the younger competitors in Tagaytay, what did that experience teach you about competing against older and more experienced cubers?
Well, it taught me that, because like in the 2x2 event, there was a time where I failed 0.55 second solve because of some technicalities. What I learned from that is sometimes it may not happen right now, but sooner or later it will come to you. Okay, so yeah.
All right, sticking with Tagaytay, Brenton, what stood out to you the most about that tournament in Tagaytay, both as a competitor and as somebody who's part of growing the speed cubing community in the Philippines?
Yeah. So, like I said earlier, I'm just very happy that cubing is a growing sport. So we started from nothing really, like no money, no cash prize or whatever. So, I'm just very happy that I'm able to make this like a kind of short-term career, especially after Tagaytay and Malaysia. That really helped a lot. So right now I'm also doing like coaching, coaching kids. So I've coached around 70 plus kids already.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm just very happy to make this like a short-term career before I retire or something.
Wow.
So,
How old are you again,
I'm 20.
Brenton?
I'm just 20. Yeah.
You're already thinking about retirement.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Uno, after your success in Malaysia, what's the next big goal that you want to achieve?
After Malaysia, I want to keep improving, keep practicing, because my highest world career rank is world number 38. So I would really love to reach that peak again, and just keep striving for more and keep practicing.
I see the Philippine flag on the left sleeve
yeah.
of Uno. Brenton, is speed cubing part of the Asian Games or the SEA Games?
Yeah, so like the last interview we had, they're really just trying to push it to become like a part of the Olympic kinda.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of money is being put into like these competitions, because they're really trying to push it to become like one of the main sports, similar to like chess or esports, right? So yeah, basically they're really just trying to push it into the mainstream. Yeah.
All right. So before we end our interview and head on over to the weekend, of course, we have the cubes here with Brenton and Uno, 3x3, 2x2. I think we're gonna have a timer and we're going to see how fast they can solve the cubes. So I guess you guys swap and mix it up?
Oh, sure. Okay.
All right. Okay, where's the timer at? Okay, it's here behind us. Okay.
So actually, he's the number one for this. I'm the number one for that.
So this is history right here.
Yeah.
Both number one in terms of their categories, 3x3 and 2x2. So we're gonna start one by one. Brenton, you want to go first or Uno?
You go first.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
There you go. I think it stopped a little bit later than when you finished. My 860, but I think it stopped a little bit lower than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the 2x2 now with Uno. All right, go. Oh. All right, let's reset the clock. Let's reset the clock. Sino magsisignal? All right, go. Oh, done. Okay. I think Uno was done before the time. You guys are faster than the clock. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys are faster than the clock.
Thank you.
All right, we got Brenton Wong and Uno Magallanes here on the scorecard. Guys, thank you so much again, and all the best in your future endeavors. See you guys again soon.
Thank you so much.
And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again next week on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody, and happy weekend.